Hi, hello. I am Jewel S. Flores from BSN1 A23. So for today's video, I am going to share with you and even defend my own designed exercise prescription. So by the way, I have two. These are my cardiovascular exercise prescription and my muscular resistance training exercise prescription. But before anything else, let us find out first, where do I fall or belong in the health risk stratification category? So, with several consideration, I have realized that I belong in the low risk category, mainly because I am a healthy girl and I also don't have any cardiovascular risk factor. Moreover, my family background has no episodes of any serious diseases, and I am also having a healthy lifestyle right now. So without further ado, let us begin with our exercise prescriptions. Let us start with my cardiovascular exercise prescription. So I have my form right here. So first we have the name, Flores Jewel S. That's me. We also have my age, 18 years old. Date of first day of training, which was September 9, 2024. And below we have two tables, and these are the components and target. So in these tables, I have calculated and filled up the results I got from my exercise. So we have the frequency here. So frequency, I often do exercises 3 times a week. So my intensity belongs to moderate. And I also have my resting heart rate right here. So my resting heart rate, I took it before I did the exercises. So followed by my heart rate reserve, which is 6 to 6%. My target heart rate, in which I use the formula to get my outcome. So the formula goes 220, which is a constant number, minus 18, that's my age, minus 79, my resting heart rate, minus my heart rate reserved in a decimal form, which is 0.626, plus 79, my resting heart rate, and that resulted to 160.18. And moving on to my heart rate at high interval, so I have here 160.18 beats per minute. So I got this from my target heart rate. So to get the heart rate at low interval, we have 220 minus 18, my age, minus 79, my resting heart rate, minus 0.33, that's my heart rate reserved divided by 2 in a decimal form, plus 79, my resting heart rate again, and that equal to 119.59 beats per minute. So that is my heart rate at low interval. Now let's proceed to my Borg rate of perceived exertion. So I chose 4, and I think that's barely hard. I chose that mainly because I find this exercise enjoyable and fun. So I did not look at its negative way. I did not consider it hard because I enjoy it, and I know that this could benefit myself, my health, in a positive way as well. So I just chose 4. So next we have time. So for the warm up, I have here 8 minutes at low intervals. So my stimulus is 25 minutes. My cool down is 5 minutes at low intervals. And the number of cycles I had was 4 cycles. And the type of exercise I did was jogging. So I chose jogging mainly because it is one of the common and easiest exercise we can do. And I am also fond of jogging, especially early in the morning, and I enjoy it the most. Moreover, even though jogging is just very easy and convenient to do, we can still get a lot of benefits from that exercise. So that's the result of my cardiovascular exercise prescription. Now moving on to my muscular resistance training exercise prescription. So to proceed, I have here my muscular resistance training exercise prescription form. So still we have the name, that's me, Flores Jewel S, the age 18 years old, the date of first day of training, which was September 9, 2024. So we also have 2 tables here. And we have the training age, which is my age, 18 years old. Goal. So my main goal is to increase muscular strength, mainly because I realized that I cannot sustain that much when doing muscular exercises, and I aim to increase my muscular strength so that I can do workouts and exercises that that requires strength, muscular strength. So for my volume, I chose moderate. So frequency. So just like my cardiovascular, I also have 2 times a week because that's how I often do exercises. So to proceed for the session or duration, I have here 60 minutes including warm up and cool down. So of course, before we start exercises, or like especially if it's heavy, we should also need to have some warm ups and stretch first. So for my warm ups, I chose shoulder rolls, arm circles, and leg swings. So for my shoulder rolls, I have 30 seconds duration, 2 sets, and 1 repetition. For my arm circles, I also had 30 seconds duration, 2 sets, and 1 repetition. And for the last one, my leg swings, I had 30-second duration, 2 sets, and 1 repetition. So for my exercise proper, I chose body weight squats, push-ups, curl-ups, and walking lunges. So I chose these 4 because I see that these are the exercises that I can easily do because I just did the exercise at home and I don't have any exercise equipments to do. So I chose those exercises that do not really require any material or like any workout equipment. So for my body weight squats, I had 4 sets, 6 repetition, and 90 seconds rest. I had 80% and 1 RM load and 1 as my RPE. Next, in my push-ups, I had 3 sets, 6 repetitions, 90-second rest, load 85%, 1 RM, and in my RPE, I put 4. Really because I find it hard. Next is curl-ups. So in my curl-ups, I had 3 sets, 6 repetition, 90-second rest, 85%, 1 RM, and in my RPE, I also had 4. And my walking lunges, I had 4 sets, 8 repetitions, 90-second rest, 75%, 1 RM in my load, and in my RPE, I put 1. So moving on to my cool down stretch. So the cool down stretchings I did was inhale, exhale, hamstring stretch, and shoulder stretch. So in my inhale, exhale activity, I had 30-second duration, 2 sets, and 1 repetition. To be followed by my hamstring stretch, I had 30-second duration, 2 sets, and 1 repetition. And lastly, for my shoulder stretch, I had 30-second duration, 2 sets, and 1 repetition. So that is the result of my muscular resistance training prescription. So I hope I have defended it well, and thank you so much for watching my video.